Yo, 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 what is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love? My name is Jamal Pope, aka J Fenixx, and this is going to be your tarot reading for July 2023 for the Pisces, the mermaids of the zodiac. You guys are the mermaids of the zodiac. Contrary to popular belief, people think that mermaids exist in the ocean, but they are swimming all around us, even when we're on land. Yep, just gave you a little bit of a secret about Pisces. Yep. Anyways, this is going to be your tarot reading for the month of July, and this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what the dominant energies are going to be playing out for you this month and what you can look forward to. So, the energy that you're going to be bringing into this month is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So, teamwork makes the dream work, Pisces. Yeah, you are feeling like you are definitely a part of a team, definitely a part of something that's actually building something that is worthwhile. That's going to stand the test of time, Pisces. That's what you are really wanting to do. Probably because Saturn is in your sign and you're actually it's like it's you're actually having to do a little bit of the hard work and stuff like that. It's like Pisces, you're already so freaking magical. You just manifest things in general, but with Saturn in your sign too, it's sort of like it's like, oh wow, like if I actually like have like even just like the tiniest bit of order in my life, I actually could make things happen even faster. And Saturn's like, yeah, that's what we've been trying to tell you. So now going into that the first week energy, we have the Seven of Cups. A lot of signs are getting this. We have the Seven of Cups upright. So there's definitely this feeling where you feel like you do have like some choice and some free will. I think that's because of, the planet of karma. Saturn is retrograde in your sign, right? So it's like I've been saying that Saturn retrograde is going to be us is giving us the opportunity to make those choices and to kind of play out those different experiences and kind of see where they lead to. But you definitely still remember the Three of Pentacles energy. Definitely still remember it's not necessarily the quick fix energy, but this is something that you are already actively building. So honestly, the answer should be obvious. It should like shine and glow and stuff like that of which way you should go, but you do have some options here. Now, when you go into that second week, you do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Are you spinning your wheels, Pisces, on something potentially? Maybe you're spinning your wheels on like picking different things to escape into. You know, yeah, this is interesting that we have this card that comes up too. Maybe you feel like you're kind of like in a wheel, kind of spinning. You know what I mean? Just kind of replaying some of the old stories and everything like that. Pisces, you're just kind of, and it's probably just because Neptune is slowing down. It's going to retrograde. You know, Saturn is retrograde here too. So there is a sort of element where you are kind of in like a bit of a review period, anyways, with that all that stuff goes. Now going into that third week, we do have the Six of Wands upright. So you're definitely going to be feeling some level of victory here, some victorious energy, and maybe some celebration, some recognition for your efforts, what you're doing, what you're doing, how you're evolving, how you're moving forward. You know, so juxtaposed with this Wheel of Fortune that's like reverse. It's sort of like maybe you're ruminating on how you actually got out of a situation where you kind of felt like you were just spinning your wheels a bit, and you're finally not spinning your wheels as much. But let's see, going into that fourth week, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is just saying that, like, honestly, you can initiate and spark something new, but it's not going to just be it's actually, believe it or not, just going to happen overnight. I know that you're just used to just being super magical and just making things happen just because you're Pisces. Even a Pisces that doesn't even believe in astrology, or even Pisces that are freaking like atheists, have like this ability to just make magic happen. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, are you using a wand that's not even like meant and designed for you? I think that's a lot of what this is coming down to. Maybe you're using a wand that's not even designed for you. That's an interesting way to look at this. You know what I mean? It's kind of like in Harry Potter, like the wand chooses the wizard. You know what I mean? So the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like maybe you realize that maybe you almost made maybe it's like this wand works with you just by virtue of you being a Pisces, but it could work better if it was the right wand and actually like really worked with like your energy, and was actually like, compatible with your energy. Maybe you're using an incompatible wand and you still, more making things happen. You know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting. Like, why are y'all so freaking magical? Like, I'm a Pisces moon, but like, dang, like, how do y'all be doing this? Like, for real, how do y'all be doing this? No, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm thinking it's probably going to be more of an Aries because of that North Node that is going to be coming into your second house. So Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like the wand that you've been using to kind of make magic happen is actually not compatible with you. Somehow you made it work. You know what I mean? Like, somehow it worked out, but I'm hearing that's not as compatible as it could be, and your life could be even more magical than it already is. You know what I mean? So now, when it comes to the fiery energy in your life, when it comes to romance, creative passions, love, that sort of stuff, we do have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely going to be this element, man. Oh, Pisces, oh, you might go back into escape mode. Honestly, if things aren't feeling if things aren't feeling 100%. It's interesting because there's a lot of positive energy here. I think it's just like there's certain cycles that you find yourself probably stuck in, and it's like, oh crap, like your energy's watered down. That's what this is. You're not using the right wand to manifest things. You know, like, it's not compatible. So your energy is like kind of watered down actually, which is funny because you are a water sign, right? But it's like it's watered down. It's like it's not as effective. It's not as strong as it could be. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's just like it's not like the end of the world. It's just not at its full capacity. You know, it's just yeah, it's not its full capacity. So now, when it comes to the earthly energy in your life, when it comes to like your finances, when it comes to like your self worth, self value, the way that you remain solid in your life and firm, we have the Eight of Swords upright. So yeah, you're not really feeling you're feeling a little stuck financially. You're feeling a little stuck as far as your worth goes. You'll probably will feel, and it's probably because Chiron is going to retrograde in your second house. So it's like, yeah, when it comes to like your self worth and like who you are, because Aries is like, I mean, it was like your personality, like your ego and stuff like that. You may be holding yourself back and feeling like you're stuck and everything, but then the North Node is going to come into this area as well and start to work on all of this stuff right there. So it's like Pisces. I think some of you guys are just trying to be all of these different things, and you're just like, you got to like pick something. I think you know what I mean. It's like you have like all these different options. Like you're this thing, and then another day you're this day, and another day you're this thing, and another day you're this thing, and then it's hard for people to kind of communicate and talk to you because you're always changing stuff like that. But the universe is asking you to actually pick something because if you keep going around in this freaking circle, you can have the victory. You keep going around this circle and you keep using wands that aren't truly compatible with you, but you just want to use them just because you feel like you can use them. But yeah, there's this element when it comes to like the security and the value. It's like you're feeling stuck, but that's only because you're freaking using the wrong wands. It's not compatible with you. Like it's like I feel like you're trying to try on a bunch of different personalities and beings and different things and that and that, and the universe is asking you to actually finally pick something, Pisces. It's like you're indecisive or something like that. Now, when it comes to the air energy, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So I think the reason why you're so wishy-washy is because you feel like you're going to be left out of certain groups, of certain with certain people, communications. You're going to feel like you're left out if you don't try on all these different things and try and like fit in with the crowd, whatever like that. You're feeling like you're outside of the church, and that like you definitely have FOMO. Definitely have FOMO, but there's something more important that you've been working on. Remember, you're bringing this energy into it. There's something more important that you're working on. Focus on that. Don't focus on all these other external groups, whatever like that you want to necessarily be, that you want to just be a part of and stuff like that, just because you think it's going to be fun or something. You know, there's like certain people that you've already connected with that's the teamwork that's making the dream work. But you can definitely get caught up in like all these other things, all these other situations, all these other people, thinking that's going to bring you some fun or some passion. It's like you're going to try and escape through trying to be all these different personalities and everything like that. And one day you're this, and another day you're that, another day you're this, and just because you can seemingly make it work, because even though the wand's incompatible with you, you're still able to cast a spell. But at the same time, are you really happy? Are you really like moving forward? You know, are you really manifesting the life that you want? Do you really just like, is that the party that you really want to be a part of? Now, when it comes to the water energy, yeah, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Slow it down, like emotionally, just like chill out, slow it down, Pisces. Oh yeah, you are slowing down. You're being forced to slow down, right? Neptune is retrograde for you in your sign, right? Chiron's going to retrograde in your second house, but yeah, and then it's like you also have Saturn retrograde, so you're being forced to slow down, anyways. So allow it to happen. Emotionally, it's not. You've been kind of all over the place, Pisces, but it's time for you to just like pull back and just chill a little bit. Chill, relax, go to the pool, sunbathe, watch a movie. Don't worry about the crazy parties that you think you want to be a part of because you think there's some edge there. It's really not what you need right now. Overall, though, we do have the Fool card, so you're going to do what you want to do anyways. But remember, the power of the Fool is not, the Fool isn't necessarily going to just conform to a certain ideal or to what a certain group of people think and feel and their ideologies. The Fool is going to express themselves in their uniqueness. And this is about, and like, shoot, embarrass yourself before you're embarrassed. You know what I mean? Do something that is truly indicative and truly reflective of who you are, right? And don't be, and stop trying to fit in with people that you don't have to fit in with. These people might not necessarily even be bad influences either. I just think it's like, it's not so much that they're bad influences, it's just it's not really compatible with you. And you have to accept that and embrace it. Maybe that's the hard part of it. It's like accepting it. But when you can set like your unique path, then that's when the world really opens up. So yeah. Now, when it comes to the planetary influence or the elements or the sign that you want to kind of pay attention to, the one that's going to make itself more prevalent in your life this month, that is going to be, we got Taurus again. Yo, this is the third time I've gotten Taurus. We got Taurus again. Yo, it's your third house. Jupiter's there, right? Uranus is there. It's like you're curious about all these different things, right? Being that this is the third house and wanting to communicate with all these people. But is it complicating your life, or is it making it simple? It's more simple. Like, which one are you paying attention to, right? Yeah, so I think that's the thing. Like, you kind of want to pay attention. I definitely will pay attention to Jupiter and just the Taurus energy in general, and pay attention to whenever the moon actually does go into Taurus, which is exalted in that space. It will go into Taurus. When will it go into Taurus? It will go into Taurus. It's kind of earlier in the month, actually. Yeah, it's going to be like July 10th, 11th, and 12th is when the moon will be in that space. Definitely pay attention to that, because this is going to be the last time that the moon conjuncts the North Node in Taurus in your third house. This will be the last time that we experience this until like 18 years from now. So we're not going to get this energy again. And that's going to be a very powerful spot, because like you can actually become more solid, like as far as like, as far as like your mind and stuff like that, and how it might just kind of bounce all over the place potentially, but with it conjuncting the North Node there, and then it'll conjunct Jupiter and Uranus there as well. There's a unique opportunity to you be solid mentally, and to not be like so all over the place. But the way that you do that is by kind of keeping it simple, whatever, like the things that are working, to many ways double down on that, and then continue to express those things, to continue to invest in those type of energies, right? And if it's not necessarily working, if it kind of leads you to being like all over the place, if it causes like some anxiety and stuff like that, and like some worry about trying to fit in with certain groups and blah blah blah, and trying to join certain parties, whatever like that, just like leave that alone, because that's not what the real party is, whatever like that. This is not you going to a party that has like hundreds of people. This is you chilling with 3 or 4 people that really are solid in your life, right? So now when it comes to the answer is simple oracle, when it comes to the answer is simple oracle, the card that we have for you, Pisces, we have card of be patient. Oh, you gotta take turns going down the slide. Be patient. Along with card of Taurus, be patient, Pisces. You have 2 planets, 2 major planets that are retrograde in your sign. You have the North Node is about to come into your second house, right? You have there's this, you gotta be patient, kind of chill out, slow it down. This kind of been like a common theme across all the signs, even signs that are being asked to move forward. They're being asked to move forward and tempering the expectation that things are going to just happen overnight and be fast. But be patient, take your time, and just, things will happen. I'm not saying not to act or not to do things, whatever like that, but you don't have to be so urgent, right? It's just, this is like, you'll get your turn on the slide. You'll get your turn on the slide, and just like, don't get super emotional about it. Don't cry over it and stuff like that. You will get your time on the slide. You'll get your time. You'll get to the front of the line, and you'll be able to have fun. So the universe isn't trying to take away your fun or anything like that. That's not the case. Just because that particular wand isn't necessarily working, maybe you haven't found the wand yet. Maybe that's why you're trying all these different things, different personalities, different wands. Maybe you haven't found it yet, but the universe is asking you to be patient, because maybe A, you're building it, or you're going to find it soon, and B, like once you actually do find it and actually do have it, and you start using it to manifest, you'll be like, wow, this was actually worth the wait. This is actually worth the wait, and you'll look back and actually appreciate it. You'll appreciate the whole experience. So you got this, Pisces. Anyways, that's going to do it for your tarot reading for July 2023. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below to jfenixx.com. And I will see you all on the next video. Peace out. Sayonara.